City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston. Cirque Du Soleil's Varekai production is coming to Vancouver's Pacific Coliseum this May. But before the performers take the big stage, we get a closer look at their intense moves and fantastical creatures. Now tell us, what is the meaning behind Varekai?
So Varekai basically picks up where the Greek mythology of Icarus ends. So when he flew too close to the sun and plummeted in the ocean, in Varekai he gets a brand new chance at life. So it's a story about him falling into this magical enchanted forest and begins his new journey of rediscovery, of basically learning to adapt in a new environment. And it's a story about struggle, about how to pick yourself up after a fall, and how everyone that you meet along the way are very significant in that journey.
How does this production, Varekai, compare to other productions?
I think it's just very different. Varekai is extremely theatrical. I know in a lot of our other Cirque shows, perhaps you've seen Totem that was here under the big top not too long ago. A lot of them have themes. Their story is pretty loose. This is really obvious. It's very theatrical. There's a much more, a stronger theater presence in the production. The acrobatics are still a highlight, but you can definitely follow the story from A to Z, and it's definitely, it touches real life emotions. I'm sure everyone has struggled at some point in their life and can relate to what Icarus is going through, and all the characters that he meets along the way are all there to teach him something about himself and about life and about his new journey.
These pieces are incredible. Why don't you take us through them?
Well, these were all designed by Aiko Ishioka, who did Bram Stoker's Dracula and The Cell. You may be familiar with these movies. What she wanted to do was exaggerate the body and the movement of each character. So you have a lycra suit, but then we have all these little antennas on it, so it exaggerates the movement during the act.
Very cool.
Same thing with these leaves, just exaggerating the body shape and the movement when they're doing movement on stage.
And how much preparation and time design went into creating these looks?
Each costume is made by hand in Montreal at our studio, and it takes about 3 weeks to complete a whole look. It's then shipped to us on tour, where there's 3 of us full-time that repair the costumes, and it takes us about 40 hours a week to do that.
How does working on this type of a production compare to other productions that you've worked on?
It's my first production. Yeah, because before I did competitions, and it's a very different than what I'm doing here. Here I do lots of acrobatics and character work, and in competitions it's just only acrobatics and dancing mixed in one routine. We have 3 routines, like a balance routine, tempo routine, and combined routine. And it's very different because then I used to mix trainings with school, 3 hours in the morning training, 4 hours school, and then 2.5 hours in the evening. And so it was a very different lifestyle.
What will you be doing out there?
I work with in a mixed trio, so a boy and a girl who port me. They will do we will build pyramids, and I'll be on the top doing different kind of handstands, different kind of figures, or they throw me in the air and they will catch me and I'll do a salto. And then we have a slippery surface, and it's a special surface across the stage. It's pretty slippery. Also the costume and the shoes are special for this. So when they slide me across the stage, it goes easy, and it's just so much fun. It's such a colorful and happy act.
For more information on Cirque du Soleil or a production near you, just visit their website for all the details. Thanks for watching. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston.